Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk about my unboxing experience of a brand new Sony Xperia S model number LT26i mobile phone that I bought. It's one of the new Android phones that they've got on the market right now. Not the newest one, but still a pretty nice top of the line model phone. Well, I decided not to buy a used one, not to buy a parallel import. I decided to buy from what I thought was a reputable dealer of brand new items. This shop called Telecom Digital. Bought it on June 6th, last week. Here we've got the model number LT26i, and of course they list out the IMEI here. When I bought it, I paid what? A little bit less than 4,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is a decent deal for this particular model. I could have saved about 2,500 if I got a used one. Could have saved a few hundred if I bought a parallel import, but I decided to go for the real deal. Of course, when I bought it, they told me to check to make sure everything looked okay. And of course I checked the IMEI on the box, which matches the IMEI on the sales slip. Things looked good at that time. It's got the phone, of course, the important part, charger, cables, manuals, the normal things. In the battery compartment, the IMEI on the sticker, again, matches the IMEI on the sales slip. Over here, and it may be a little bit hard to see, but it definitely does match. Now, the most bizarre thing when I powered up the phone the first time was that it never asked me to set up a new account the way the normal Android phones do have a new account setup kind of thing. I haven't had that many Android phones, so I didn't know if this was normal or abnormal. However, I did know that I could go into the device settings to set up a new account. So I went into settings, accounts and sync. And lo and behold, imagine my surprise when I discover that there's already a Google account set up, a primary Google account set up for this phone. kennacmt@gmail.com. Definitely not me. I have no idea who this person is. And it looks like it's set up to sync. The last time it synced was sometime in May 12th. A little bizarre, considering it's a new phone, or supposedly a new phone. I decided, well, let's check their email. And lo and behold, there really is some new mail and some old mail. Looks like they set up Google Maps location reporting on April 22nd. So they ostensibly had the phone for some period of time. I can even log into Google Talk. Since Android only allows you to use Google Talk with a primary Google account, even if I tried to add my own Google account, it would still stay logged in as kennacmt@gmail.com. So my adding my own Google account here would not get me anywhere. Really bizarre situation. Now, of course, I called Telecom Digital to complain about this. I said, hey, you guys sold me a used phone. And their first reaction was it was my fault for not checking clearly at the store. Now, of course, I was very unhappy and dissatisfied with this response and demanded that my complaint get escalated. So after a while, one of their other people called me back. And their explanation, Miss Yeep, and her explanation is that this account, this kennacmt@gmail.com account, is a default account set up, and the phones from Sony come like this. Now, boy, this is the first time I've ever heard of a phone of any type coming pre-configured like this before. So rather bizarre, and of course extremely hard to believe, especially when we look at the dates and timestamps on when it was last synchronized and things like that. So if anybody out there can check, if somebody out there from Sony tells me, oh yes, all of our phones are actually pre-configured like this, so you can't just add your own account, you've got to use ours, let me know and I'll take down this complaint. I would be very, very interested to know. Also, if you have bought any new phones and were told that they were new but only found out that they had other people's personal information there, please post a comment or video reply here. I'd be very curious to know how everything was ultimately resolved. And anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.